Hey, it's Ricky Ricardo from Pretty Slick Rick TV, and I want to start this video off by saying rest in peace to Ricky the Hitman Hatton. He passed away, and they're saying that he passed away from suicide, and condolences to his family. But then off of the back of that, people are saying, okay, well, Ricky, he was going through some things, and you can kind of see it in the way that he the way that we saw how he lived his life, because we don't know how he really lived his life. It's just what we saw, what he allowed us to see, and what people kind of said about him, that he was a really nice guy, but he loved his drink and extracurricular activities, okay? And one thing led to another, and the man unfortunately took his life. Then people will say, listen, mental health is real and we have to talk to people. But then the messed up thing is that when you're going through something and you do talk to people, right? Like you're saying, listen, I need help. Sometimes people that you was there for will literally avoid you, stop answering your calls. Some of them, you just want to kind of be around them, but they notice that you're different, your energy's changed. And because they might have to help you because of it, they've noticed it, they're not going to ask you, are you okay? Because if they ask you, are you okay, and you respond no, then now they have to help, and everyone's got stuff going on. So what I'm saying is that it's easy to say that we got to talk to people, and I'm not saying don't talk to people, but I'm saying, sometimes people just don't care. People just don't care. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's good to talk, and some people, they heal from talking, and when they kind of get it out of their system and they express it, and then they got that friend or maybe a therapist or whatever that can put it into perspective and that. But I'm not talking about the professional. I'm talking about, because there's a lot of people, I'm not talking about the Ricky Hatton situation. I'm just talking about mental health and depression, in general, right? Like, let's say if there's a particular situation, right, that is getting me low or getting me depressed, right? And if I say, listen, let's say I'm struggling financially, and I'm like, listen, I need some help, right? And they're like, oh, no, I ain't got it. No, I can't do it. And rightfully so, because when you start mixing friendship and business and friendship and money, things go wrong, all right? But the part that I hate? The part that I hate of this is that when someone, I'm not talking about Ricky no more, but when someone, has had enough and they say, what, I can't bear, and it's sad to say when someone says this, but when they say, I actually can't bear to live anymore, right? Then all of the friends, they should have said something, they should have come to me, he should have did this, or she should have said, she should have did this, because I would have helped. And it's like, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, no, you wouldn't have. Because everyone's got that strong friend, that friend that they lean on, right? But then who does the strong friend lean on? Who's there for the strong friend? So it's just sad, man. But I'm just saying, like, if you're genuinely there for people, then just be there for people. But don't wait for something to happen to say you would be there for them. Do you know what I mean? Because that's terrible. That's terrible. Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna check in with your friends, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not the greatest of friends in the sense of like checking in, like, because I'm not even in the country. Like, I'm not even in the country with my friends. You know what I mean? But what I will say is that if one of my friends said they needed me, I'm there. If one of my friends, like, if one of my friends is talking to me and they appear to be a little bit off. And I'm like, are you okay? Now it's different. I'm not a psychotherapist. Like, if I say, are you okay? And they say they're okay, but I can see they're not. And I'll be like, no, you sure? Like, you sure? I can't dig no more because of the simple fact that, like, if they want to share it with me, they share it with me. But if they share it with me, no one that I know can't tell me I won't be there. No one I know can't tell me I won't be there. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, if I can help, I will help. If I can't help, I can't help. But listen, I'm there with the shoulders, the ears, the arms, the whatever. Like, what do you, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. So I'm just saying, like, don't do the aftercare when there's nothing to care after, because it's, you know what I mean? Like, do the pre-care, like, care before, you know, and but yeah, it's just a thought. But rest in peace, Ricky. Ricky the Hitman Hatton. And you know, if you got a feeling, you got a sense, inclination that your friends are going through something, do you know what I mean? See how you can help them, or if you can find someone else that can help them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know we're going through some tough times, guys. You know what I mean? We're going through some tough times, and yeah. And it's like sometimes we're all going through some tough times. So it's like we can barely help ourselves sometimes. But at the same time, man, sometimes just a fucking hug helps, man. Or just you know what? If you need me, I got you. But genuinely though, that helps sometimes. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's just a thought. Signing off, guys. It's Ricky Ricardo from Pretty Slick Rick TV. Peace. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this to anyone you feel like will benefit from it.